Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your host, Rising Oblivion. So I know this is a little bit different, but we're kind of on a dry spell when it comes to Shin Megami Tensei and Persona news and things that have been going on. So I thought I would make a video that's a little bit different than what I normally have done, and that is going over my old Pokemon video game collection. So I have quite a bit, and from different generations. So I got some Gen 2 stuff here, but I'm going to go over these, kind of talk about how I got them, and basically the story behind a lot of these things. And I have a lot of retro stuff, and I thought this would be pretty cool. This is the Game Boy that I actually played when I was a kid. This is my Game Boy Pocket. It's officially, I think, like the first Game Boy that I had myself. So I didn't start with the big, thick brick one, the gray one. I had played that because it was my mom's, but these are the ones I actually had owned myself that were personally mine. But let's jump on over to this Game Boy here. So this is the Game Boy Color, and it's a Pokemon edition. This actually was my brother at one point, and I had sort of started using it and playing it to the point where basically it's just sort of mine now, I guess you could say. But is the Game Boy Color. It's Pokemon things. We got Pikachu on there. It says like color and all different colors, and the buttons are also different colors as well. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up too well, but it's actually a blue looking sort of D-pad there. Green B and the red A and everything, but it's not too bad. And the Game Boy Color is cool because, like it says, it has the color in them. If you did not know, the original first gen Pokemon games actually are in color. Not a lot of people realize that. I think it's Gen 2 that has it, but technically, if you have Pokemon Red, Blue, or Green, technically, if you put them into a Game Boy Color or like a Game Boy Advanced or whatever, they do have color if you play them. So, yeah, that's a good thing to think about. Not a lot of people really knew that, but this is the cartridge, the really, really old cartridge that I believe to have been my cousin's or somebody's. I started playing Pokemon Ruby. That's where I started playing a lot of the Pokemon games whenever I really started getting into them. But this is the original Pokemon Blue cartridge. So over in America, we got Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Over in Japan, they actually got started with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green. Hence why we don't have Pokemon Green over where we are. It's Red, Blue, and then not too long after that, they came out with the special Pikachu edition. I believe a lot of that was because of how popular the anime had gotten, especially with Pikachu. So you have this special Pikachu edition, and this is the one that a lot of people are sought after. So I believe this Game Boy right here mixed with this special Pikachu edition, they might have had certain bundles with this thing, but I know for sure that this is very sought after. Like why I have the case on it, because of just how important I think having a case on it is. This Pokemon Blue is a little scratched up because it's old, but the thing about this Pikachu edition is this thing actually looks fairly nice still. It is nice condition, still looking good. I'm going to try and open the case with one hand here, but like I said, it's in good condition. It's mint. It looks practically brand new. When taking a look at it, you can see it's still doing just fine. Special Pikachu edition. You can play these on the 3DS in the store if you're a person who's just like, I just want them digitally, want to see what's different. Basically about this one is you don't get Charmander, Bulbasaur, or whatever. You don't get the original starters. You start with Pikachu instead, and he actually follows you around like Gen 2 does, but you just have Pikachu. You start with an electric type, which can kind of be bad, I guess, with Brock in the beginning, but you sort of, you can have Pikachu though, and he follows you around. Next one up, we have Gen 2, and that is silver. So this is not just the, this is not just a regular gray cartridge for silver. I got Earthworm Gem here to sort of show it off. There is a little bit of a difference. The camera focus there. It is shinier and silver looking, not just flat out gray, which a lot of the Pokemon games, as you can see with all of them, they match a color. It's blue, it's yellow, it's whatever. They actually match the color. So this is not just a regular gray. This is actually more of a silverish gray with these sparkles in it. Heart Gold does a similar thing like that. It's just gold with the sparkles in it as well. So it's very sparkly looking, and this is more closer to what we actually get later on. And I have this Pokemon Crystal version. So this looks kind of ugly. I'm not 100% sure where I got this, but I do know that I have it. Pokemon Crystal is similar into the Pikachu one in some ways, but you do not change starters. It just sort of changes the order of the legendaries and with how things sort of unfold, the events within the game. This is a really fun one, and this follows more closely to what the looks of the next gen after this, Gen 3, looks like. with how the actual cartridge itself is more like see-through with these sparkles and stuff on it. This is like the same sparkles that you see in the Pokemon, Silver here, but it is more see-through, similar to this old-ass Game Boy. But no, it's like more see-through and shiny looking, which is similar to what the Pokemon Ruby is, which I also have Pokemon Ruby. So I played a lot of my games actually on this clamshelled Game Boy SP, which I believe this is like the definitive way to play Game Boy games, especially, if you're wanting something compact. It fits pretty well. It's a little bit bulky, but for the time, this really made sense, and this really, really felt well. But this is actually what I had for Pokemon Ruby. So like I said, Crystal sort of starts what Gen 3's cartridges begin to look like when it comes to actually being see-through. As you can see, it's sort of, like the light actually shines through there, and you can see underneath the material there the actual chip and whatnot itself, especially when you look at the back, right? You can see all of it there when checking out the back of the cartridge, which is super interesting. And I really enjoy that they did something like this. And a lot of these older, bigger game cartridges can actually fit in the Game Boy SP, I believe. They can actually fit in there and work. Most of these cartridges do work. This one works, this one works. I'm pretty sure all of them actually work. However, there is a pretty bad defect that happens with the Gen 2 cartridges. So Silver and Crystal, I believe my Crystal still works for the time and everything. However, with the Pokemon Silver version, there is a save issue. The battery actually runs dry, and I believe starts to affect the saving features on the game. So you could play this, theoretically. You could play this, but it would not actually let you save. Your progress would be gone every single time. You'd either have to leave your Game Boy on the whole time, which if you're using some of the retro stuff, man, I don't know if I'd want to leave it on the entire time. That doesn't sound, very good. Not a, good management of your console there, but basically you lose your save. And same thing with Heart Gold. That has a lot of those issues where you would honestly just keep on losing your save and there's nothing you can really do about it. And so to wrap up this video, for the one time and one time only, I'm going to play this Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition. It looks so clear, so mint, so good looking. By the way, it also has the old ESRB logo on it, which you can kind of tell if you compare that to the Pokemon Blue version. It's, blacked with white around it, and it's more of a haziness around a white version of the E, which is sort of interesting. But yeah, we're going to try, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the actual Game Boy Color that is the Pokemon themed one. So we're going to try that on here, and I'll show you what it looks like just for this one time because I want to keep it looking nice, but I want to show everybody, what this looks like. I love all this old tech. All right, it is ready to go, and I gotta say, it looks nice, actually. It fits pretty well with that, with the yellow and the blue. Kind of ugly colors, though, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of ugly colors. By the way, this also takes 2 AA's. I believe it's the exact same as the Game Boy Pocket, I believe, so 2 AA's or whatever. No, these are AAA's actually. So it's AA's for the Game Boy Color. Probably uses a little more power. There's a Game Boy Light. However, the Game Boy Color does not have the backlight. So you have to get the Game Boy Light or get a Game Boy SP like this one, or the Game Boy Advance to actually have color and have a backlight to it. But here she is. Let's boot it up and see what we got going on here. So the Pokeball actually is the light for the power, which I always thought was interesting. There is no contrast on this. There's only a volume and a link cable and a headphone jack. There is actually no contrast on this, which I always thought was sort of weird. You couldn't change the contrast. I guess because it's in Game Boy Color, there's almost no reason to do that, but that is Pokemon Yellow version. So it's called Special Pikachu Edition, yet I don't know. I don't know why it's called that way. It's called yellow within the thing itself, but hopefully that footage is decent there. I don't have anything that can capture a Game Boy Color, but there it is in all of its glory. It's Game Boy Color, it kind of has color. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, it's fully functioning, fully working. Let's try and get into battle here just so I can show you sort of what that looks like. I started up a game, obviously, so that it wouldn't be, ridiculously hard. Wow, you don't think you can catch anything in those first patches of grass? Yeah, that's true. I don't think you can. But I wanted to show you guys what this looked like. You can see this kind of color there on Ash. If I tilt the screen a bit, you can see it a little bit better. His name is Bruh. Get used to it. But yeah, there it is. The Game Boy Color with the special Pikachu edition. A lot of you guys have watched my streams know that I'm kind of a big Pokemon guy. So I really wanted to make this video because I really wanted to show you all how much I love this stuff. But this is always a cool thing when you shut this stuff off. How it like fades away. It's like bleeding through the screen. But that's it. That's the Pokemon collection, guys. I think that's going to wrap up this video. I'll have more content down the road, more Persona videos, obviously, and everything else. I'll have more content coming out to you guys. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. We hit 1,000 or 2,100 subscribers, which is freaking crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, click that bell to be notified whenever I go live again. I haven't streamed here much recently, but I'm going to be getting back into it. Been trying to figure out some things, but I should be able to jump right back into some more streaming. So click that bell to be notified when I go live again. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching.